Hi, it's Wesley once again with the Expandacraft, and we also want to tell you that today is a little special video. Might be a little bit longer than the normal. Tell you what we're going to see. You're going to see a fleet of some of the boats that we have here at Expandacraft. You're going to see the camper that we rent out for Expandacraft Adventures. So this is for those of you who might have thought about getting an Expandacraft or expanding the one that you have, but you might want to take a ride on one. You might want to see one and put your hands on it in person. Well, because I live in Panacea, Florida, it's a little ways out there, but it is beautiful here. A very natural, dark, and quiet place. We have freshwater rivers. We have rivers, lakes, and of course the Gulf of Mexico. Plenty of places to see, and we'll tell you more about that towards the end of the video. Right now I want to show you the fleet, and then I'm going to show you the camper that we have at Expandacamp, I guess you could call it. This is the 12-footer. I have an electric 55-pound thrust motor on it. Does just fine. There is video of this boat going through chop. It's some aerial video of it. Of course, the bimini top comes back so you can do some fishing. It's a one-person boat. Swivel seat. Plenty stable. It's 6 feet wide. It's 12 feet 9 inches long. And yes, this thing will break down, click, 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 and go in the back of an SUV or something. This deck is a little different. This one I designed originally for my sailing, so a minimal deck. But what you can do is take the aluminum decking and do a 6 foot by 5 foot rectangle. And then it'd be a little bit more usable space for fishing purposes. Now I'm going to show you the next boat over. I call this one Sprite, you know, lemon and lime. This one has a 6-horse gas motor on it. It's not real fast, it's about 8 miles an hour, but the best thing about it, it will do 5 miles per hour with just a crack above idle. And this thing will literally get 40 miles per gallon, 40 miles per gallon. That is amazing. It's a nice river cruising boat, super stable. It's 8 feet wide, 16 feet 9 inches long. The one in the background here is the same setup as this, except that one is rigged for sail. Now you don't have to use the sail on it. You could always just use the electric motor and take it up the river, same as this one. But that one has the sail rig on it. Later on, we're going to put a sail rig on Sprite as well, because I'm a sailor myself. Now we're going to show you the camper and tell you all about the things to do here in Panacea area. Okay, here we are over on the campsite. Here we have just some fun things. We got some swings outside. This is a very comfortable place to be, and if you can pan around, you can see you're really out in the woods. This is the middle of the day. Listen. Just the sound of birds. That's a blue jay, by the way. Come on up this way. The reason that I want to show you the camper is because so many of you who have been thinking about an Expandacraft and you considering shipping and things of the sort, forget about the shipping. Make a vacation of it. When it's cold up north, come down here where it's beautiful and great fishing all day. And we can bring your kayak or your canoe and we can put an Outrigger kit on it. Or if you're undecided, you can take your ride on several different Expandacraft, stay here, and if you're one of my customers, you get a really special deal. This is on Airbnb for $140 a day, but not for my Expandacraft customers. That's a whole special deal. I basically give you a free ride almost, depending on what you're buying and how long you're staying. Come on in. Here we have the outside. It's well appointed with a grill and a picnic table. Of course, you've got your awning here. Later on, I'm going to put down a great big fake grass area here. I think it'll be nice to step out and have something soft and on your feet. You don't have to brush your feet off every time you come in. Now, come on in and see if I can shed some light in here. Interior lights. Yeah. Now this is the camper. We have the slide out here. If you'll notice, this goes outside of the camper, giving you this great big space. Over that way, you can see that's the master bedroom. We don't have the lights on. It's pretty dark in there. We do have Wi-Fi and television, radio. Even have a fake fireplace in here. It's quite nice. Of course, you have a full kitchen, refrigerator. Come back this way. This, of course, is the bathroom area. You notice there's a two-doorway because you can configure this back room as an extra bedroom. Of course, the kitchen table, the dining table, actually becomes a bed itself as well. So here, you can either set it up with a couch, you can lay it down, it can be a mattress like so, or you can, well, I'm not going to do it right now. You can flip it up, both of these, against the wall and have a nice air mattress here. This deck lets down to flat, so it becomes a patio. So if you want to leave it open in the beautiful air like we have today, it's a little overcast, but it's 71 or 2 degrees. It's lovely out here. So that you can have more than just one guest here. You can have people in the main room. You can have a couple here, and you both have a door for privacy between the bathroom and the front. I'm going to keep going out this way. Remember, this is for a vacation. You don't have to buy an Expandacraft. You can just show up for a vacation and the boats come with it. Also bicycles. I didn't mention the bicycles. I have several different types of bicycles. I got a recumbent bike. We got those. We have a paved trail. This goes for 75, 80 miles. And we have the forest trails, which are just down the way. Watch your step on the way out while you're videoing, my friend. Of course, we have a hammock and a fireplace, a fire pit, I should say. Very, very quiet, very rural. So private here, you can take a shower right outside. There's, of course, a shower inside with the bathroom, but you can shower here. There's just no one to see you. This is very rural, very private. Look how beautiful and thick it is. The only thing is you can see something back here. Now, here we have the gazebo. Eventually, I'm going to screen it in. This time of year, the bugs aren't a problem. That's, what are we in? Just the beginning of October. This is my redneck hot tub. And what we do is you put the hot water in there and we bring we block it up and we put heater underneath it, and it'll keep it nice and toasty, especially when it's winter time. Here in Florida, this is the northern part of Florida on the panhandle, it does get cold. Well, what I call cold. I don't know if you think 25 is cold, but that's the coldest it ever gets here. So this is the gazebo, and this is part of it. You can see we just have the gazebo in the middle of nowhere. I can't see the gazebo from my house, and you can't see my house from the gazebo. Now, the idea behind this is to make it not only easy for you to make a decision on the right Expandacraft for you, but it's so that you can have fun getting your Expandacraft. Make a vacation out of this. Save yourself the shipping, although shipping has been better this year than it was 2 years before. I got a special deal from UPS because of the volume that I'm doing. So that's a good thing. But it just is such a lovely part of old Florida. This is not the crowded beach. The beach down here is, it's 5.5 miles from camp. It's a preserve. There are no McDonald's or McMansions. There's nothing on our beach but beach. It's sand and it's preserve, and it will always be that way. So much of this area is a preserve. In fact, my county is 75% preserve. I can't say my words today, but you get the meaning. All right, let's come a little walk back this way. You can see here that the deck will swing down and it lands on these posts. Of course, I got to clear a little bush over there. But that's the whole idea, is that this becomes a very useful platform for you to spend some time. I mean, I have people stay whole weeks. I've even had them stay a month. One stayed 4 months and just explored the whole area. On the description below, you're going to find a long list of places that you can go in and around the Panacea area, like Wakulla Springs, which is the world's largest springs. It's half an hour from here. There's the beach down the street. There's the bike trail right across the way here. The Ochlocknee River and the Sopchoppy River are just a quarter mile. And so there's a lot to do here. There's the Florida Caverns, which is a day trip away, and so much more to do. Well, let's pause right here and then I'm going to wrap it up. Well, all right, that's about it, folks. I want to tell you that you can book this whole campsite for as little as 2 days. And, you know, there's so many different things. I can't name prices because this is going to be on here hopefully for years and years. Prices may change. But you can have it as little as $50, $65, $75 a night if you are going to be an Expandacraft customer. You don't have to be an owner. You can just come and use the fleet of boats that we have. And there are much more than just the few that we showed you earlier in this video. Subscribe. Hit the like button if you can. That really helps us out. And give us a comment. What would you like to see here in the camp? Or what would you like to play with when you come? Expandacraft.com. Check us out.